So Diddy has been hit with another lengthy lawsuit with some new wild allegations, and I just find them very interesting when they come from men, because when they come from men they seem to be very in-depth. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali, daily and consistent content. Let's get straight into this video. I am now in Rio de Janeiro, so shout out to anybody who is in Rio. I'm here for the carnival days. It's about to be very intense. If I don't already look tired, I'm about to look even more disheveled in the next couple of days. Godspeed. Anyways, Sean Diddy Combs, guys, is being sued once again, and this time by a man who claims that he was hired to engage in a freak-off of sorts with a disgraced music mogul and a female companion. This is the second male escort, guys, that has come out. The first male escort had said that Diddy basically swallowed his fluids, semen, and also wanted him to put his semen on a different person, and he licked it off. The worker, identified as a John Doe, also says Diddy threatened to harm him and made a reference to Tupac as well. John Doe says his nightmare began in 2012 when he met Diddy through a male companion service he worked for in Florida. He says he told Diddy he would travel to New York to hook up with Diddy at the Intercontinental Hotel. When he entered the room, the man says he was met by Diddy and Diddy's female companion. The escort says Diddy commanded him to give oral to the woman for hours whilst performing significant degrading acts on her, similar to freak-offs, as defined by federal prosecutors in the criminal case against the Bad Boy Records CEO. In addition, the escort says Diddy actually gave him some substances with a bottle of water and rubbed baby oil all over his body, which basically made him I can't even speak. This is just a lot to read. Basically made him lose control of his body. So sorry, sometimes I just pause in my mind, even though I'm not meant to when discussing this stuff, because it really is disgusting. He says Diddy followed him into the bathroom and then completely from the back passage sodomized him very deeply. He said Diddy then said, "If I can get Tupac here, what the F do you think can happen to you?" The man claimed he said he would keep his trap shut about the alleged essay, and it should be noted in the criminal indictment there is no allegation as of right now that Diddy ever sodomized a male escort or did anything. Diddy's legal team have said that, you know, this is completely false and that, you know, this is definitely not true. So what he did is that he basically made the men lose control, and then he would from the back passage completely violate them and, you know, instruct them to do degrading acts, and then said, "I did XYZ to Tupac, I got him hit. What makes you think I can't do that to you?" So that is a direct confession, guys, again, in regards to Tupac. And, you know, I don't think anybody is surprised that he would have done anything to Tupac. I feel like we definitely feel like he's the number one person. But, you know, it is honestly disgraceful about these alleged lawsuits. And in this one, the fact that he would do these things to these men, this is the second male escort that has come out. That means that multiple male escorts are going to be coming out in their own time because of all of the PTSD, and they're seeing other people similar to them, similar to their work, similar to their nature, you know, basically coming out with this stuff. So it's a lot. And one of these escorts did say that he's very much open to working with the police, working with the feds, and that would mean that, you know, potentially another superseding indictment could come where a man is added to the list. And so he's cooperating with the police to find out what he can do to help in that way so that this could turn criminal. And so, you know, this is a different update. This is not just a civil lawsuit, but this is a civil lawsuit where the person is basically saying that they are working with the feds, they're cooperating with the police to see what they can possibly do. Because Diddy was definitely not just transporting women, it was definitely men as well. But the fact that he would continue to hire these men also makes me think that, where was he getting these men from? Was it just escort agency services? Was it Sean John Models, his agency, or was it other places? And what was his fascination with doing things from the back passage for men? Was it a power play fetish? And, you know, the fact that he would rub baby oil all over them, take their fluids and obviously eat them, and then do things to them, it is truly devilish and just downright disgusting. Sorry guys, this is a lot for me right now. I don't know why. I just feel like even my own PTSD is kicking in discussing this, because it's just, you know, I don't know. I just feel like when I'm reading out the male lawsuits, it's a lot for me personally. And that's probably why I'm stuttering in this video, because this particular one is just a lot. And I just feel like even the last one I read about that last man was also a lot. And it's diabolical. But this is the second male escort, so I do imagine multiple male escorts now are going to come out, because I feel like Diddy hired multiple, and so they're all going to feel like, you know, well, if one's come out, let me come out on my story. The escorts probably even know each other, and so they probably know other escorts who are already talking about, what should I do? I want to get a coin, I want to get a buck, I want to get XYZ, and I can't fault them at that. So to me, this is intriguing. It is disgusting and absolutely wild. This is what he was doing to men. Why would he want to rub oil on them and eat their stuff? I don't understand. I don't get it. The woman in question in this particular lawsuit apparently is somebody who is a high profile witness. So I would imagine that woman is Cassie, or one of the other two women added into the superseding indictment. So we don't really know who that other woman is. You know, they're still keeping her on tabs, but it truly is just a sick system. Just a couple of days ago, Janice Smalls, I didn't even know her second name was Smalls. Janice Smalls she was dragged into a lawsuit for the fact that she was, you know, financially corrupting other individuals and people, and that he wants his percentage back, and that Diddy would put his hands on Janice Smalls multiple times and she couldn't do anything about it, and that she willingly took so much money and then would play, you know, the lost deer in the forest and have no idea what these people are talking about. Well, you know, for the fact that she agreed to have her name as the front runner in the companies via Diddy, what I feel like was a trap that Diddy set for her, because now she's going to be dragged into a lot of stuff. If Diddy isn't putting a name on stuff so that she could be a liability, he's then putting his own hands on his mother. It definitely sounds like his mother not only is a perpetrator in this stuff, but also a victim. Like, Diddy really needs to stay in prison because he can't be rehabilitated, and he is a danger not only to himself but to multiple other individuals. Oh Lord, it's just a lot. Liam Payne, let's discuss him for a minute. His alcohol concentration levels have been released, and it sheds more light on his condition at the time of his death. The National Criminal and Correctional Prosecutor's Office, number 14, have released a report revealing the late singer had an alcohol concentration of up to 2.7 grams per litre in his blood when he fell from his hotel balcony in Argentina, which is actually a lot. According to alcohol.org, a blood alcohol concentration of 2.7 grams per litre equates to 0.27%, which is a level that can cause severe symptoms like confusion, disorientation, and feeling dazed. BAC levels of 0.3% and above can lead to alcohol poisoning, while 0.4% can be absolutely fatal. So, you know, this is definitely what he was going through. There were other substances in his system, but the alcohol levels have just been released today. And, you know, basically he was experiencing significant dazed and disorientation symptoms, to the point where he probably didn't know where he was falling from, and he probably thought that he was falling onto his bed, and then of course everything just basically ended. So I wanted to add that quick topic into this video because the alcohol levels, the reports were definitely out, and I thought that would be an interesting update to the Liam Payne unfortunate saga. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel, comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. Please do subscribe to the channel if you guys wish to. 24/7 fresh daily content no matter where I am, to keep you guys tabbed and updated. And I thought February would have been a slow month, to be honest with you, but it definitely has not. And I just feel like March is about to be, I feel like March or April are probably going to be, one of these 2 months are going to be slow, because May is going to be a madness. So I just want to I keep giving you guys these warnings, but it's not just about me about to get busy. You guys watching this, we're all going to get busy. The May P. Diddy high profile lawsuit is about to be an absolute madness. So we're all going to be busy. There's going to be updates. I might get things wrong. You guys might have to let me know. You guys might get things wrong. I'm going to have to update you guys ASAP. It's going to be a lot of litigation going back and forth, court dates, court sketches, everything. We don't know how long this trial is going to last for. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.